Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle, and today I'm going to be chatting about all of the books I want to read in June and July. So I am going to be out of town for most of the summer. I already explained this in the last video, but I will just be traveling in New England, doing lots of things, visiting family, visiting friends. So I just will not have time to film. So I wanted to put this TBR together to keep track of all of the new releases in June, July, and early August. So I'm really excited to share all of these with you. I apologize if it sounds a little echoey because I'm also moving. I am going to be moving at the end of the summer, so I need to pack all of my stuff before I leave. So I had to pack up all of my books. I still am keeping this shelf for the next couple of days, and then I will pack all of these too. So there will be a unhaul of some books coming soon. But yeah, it is just insane here. Super busy, kind of stressed out to be honest. I am just trying to push through and be done so I can relax. And so I am just doing lots of things and stressed out about it, but let's get right into this video. The first book I'm going to talk about is Worth Any Price by Lisa Kleypas. This is a historical romance, so I'm bringing a short stack of books with me while traveling that I can read. I'll also have my Kindle and audiobooks, but I wanted to include this historical on here. So I saw that Jess from Peace Love Books recently read this and absolutely adored it. And I love Lisa Kleypas, and sometimes I just don't know where to start with her books. So this one says that Nick Gentry is reputed to be the most skillful lover in all of England. He is hired to seek out Miss Charlotte Howard. He believes his mission will be easily accomplished, but that was before he met the lady in question, for instead of a willful female, he discovers one in desperate circumstances, hiding from a man who would destroy her very soul. So Nick shockingly offers her a very different kind of proposition, one he has never offered her before. He asks her to be his bride. So I think it's like a fake marriage, and they, you know, have to do stuff together and have to live together, I think. And he is known as like one of the, like a scoundrel in society and known as like a lover that people hire, I think. And he was hired to seduce her, but he sees that she's in a really bad situation and is like, you know, propositions her with marriage. So I'm really excited for this. It sounds amazing. I've heard the audiobook is really good as well, so I might listen to it on audio, but I wanted to have the paperback in case I decided to read it physically. Then I have Unsteady by Peyton Curran. I'm really excited to read this. This is a hockey romance. So I think that, I don't really know what this one is about, to be honest. It seems like new adult. The hero is on the hockey team for the university. He's the golden boy. Oh, okay, so he has a panic attack and the heroine helps him. And I think it might be like opposites attract, but I think they're both dealing with a lot of stuff, and I've heard it's really angsty and emotional. So I'm excited for this. I love this cover. I've talked about this cover before and how adorable I think it is. I think it's so cute. I love it. It's one of my favorite covers. So I'm really excited to read this. I need to get to it. I've been putting it off and I just need to read it. Then I have The Naked Fisherman by Julie Ann. So this has been on my TBR for a really, really long time. Maybe like 2 years-ish or a year and a half. I just really need to read it. So I got this rec from Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl and Jess from Peace Love Books. They both read this one and really enjoyed it. So I think this is like an age gap romance where the heroine is going to visit like her mom in Colorado, and the hero I think is like a carpenter, and he's older than her, and I think she starts working for him. I don't really know, but I've heard really great things, so I really want to read it. It seems very summery, so I think this would be the perfect summer read. Then I have Icebound by Meredith Trapp. This is a hockey romance, another one, but I've had these on my TBR for a while now, and I just really need to get to it. So I think this one, the hero is in the NHL, and he's a bad boy, and the heroine, she is still in college, and I think it's like an age gap, and they start fake dating. So this sounds really good. I love a good hockey romance, and I think this cover is adorable. It's one of my favorite like illustrated covers. I think it's so cute. So I'm excited to read this. Then I have The Good Girl by Nikki Sloan. So this is a very spicy romance. I think it is brother's best friend romance, and they're always super spicy. And I think she wants him to take her virginity, and he agrees. So I think it's like kind of forbidden. Brother's best friend. I know it will be a spicy good time. So I'm excited to read this. I love this series. It's the Nashville Neighbor series by Nikki Sloan, and they are all amazing. So I'm really excited to dive into this one. Then I have Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is a trial published romance, her newest release. I'm excited to read it. I've heard really great things. I honestly know nothing about it. I think she had a fiance, and she is stranded in Michigan, and yeah, I honestly don't even know what this is about. Oh, okay, so she's gonna fall in love with her ex-fiance's new fiance's ex. So I just heard it's really cute, and I'm excited to have a new Emily Henry book to obsess over. The next book I want to read is Fourth Degree by Nikki Castle. This, I have it on my Kindle right now. I've just been so busy that I just need to sit down and read it. So I'm planning to do that. And it is a age gap forbidden coach romance. So I think the heroine, she randomly goes to, so this whole series revolves around MMA fighting, and there's a gym that they all go to and train at. And so I think the heroine goes there, and she randomly goes in and she does a class, and the hero is the instructor. And so I think she starts working with him, and I think it's also like hate to love a little bit. So I've just been hearing so many great things about this romance, and I really like this series. I've read the first 2 books. I need to read the next 3 books. This is the 5th book. So I am just really excited for a new sports romance to obsess over, and I've been seeing little quotes and blurbs of it on Instagram, and it has me so giddy. I'm really excited to read this. Then I have The Choice by Ashley Jade. I really want to get to this one before August because the second book comes out in August, and I think it's called The Consequence, and it comes out August 22nd. So I really want to read this one. I do have the audiobook for it on Audible, so I might listen to it on audio, but this is a super angsty love triangle romance. So I think the hero, we meet the hero and heroine in the book The Words, and that this is after they have become a couple. So now we're going back in time to when they are, you know, before they become a couple in their romance. And so I think one of the heroes like saves her or something, or they go through something really traumatic, and so she kind of has this like trauma bond with him and is just staying with him because of that, but she's really falling for the other hero. So I'm really excited to read this. It's super angsty, I've heard, emotional, and yeah, I am dying to read this. Then I have Any Duchess Will Do by Tessa Dare. This is a historical romance. I really have been into Tessa Dare's backlist lately. I've been reading a lot of them, and they've been really fun, and they've been working for me. So this one, I think the hero is in search for a duchess, and his mother, I think, is like randomly screening like women to be a duchess, or either that or she is chosen to become the next duchess, but she has to train to be a duchess. So this one sounds really fun, and I've been listening to a lot of her books on Hoopla. So I will definitely be listening to this one on Hoopla, and hopefully I will really enjoy it. I have been really loving her romances lately. I recently read A Week to Be Wicked by her, and it was so good. So I'm excited to read this. Okay, so now getting into the new releases. So I'm trying to make sure that I can keep track of all of these. So the first one on my list is The Puck Decoy by Gian Wright. I honestly don't know what this one is about, but the first book was The Puck Secret, and that one was a hockey romance. So let me look it up on Goodreads. So, and this is another hockey romance, and I think it's maybe Marriage at Convenience. My sister's best friend would be on that list. Yeah, business marriage for my sister, and I know, what do I do when the lines between us begin to blur, when I don't know where a friendship ends or a marriage starts? Oh, okay. This sounds good. Oh, okay. I've not seen the greatest reviews from some of my friends, but maybe I'll like it. I don't know. I randomly put this one on because I still need to read The Puck Secret by Gian Wright, and that one's like a rival's little sister romance, hockey. So that one sounds really good. And this one comes out May 31st. Then the next romance that I'm really excited for is coming out June 6th, and that is Forbidden King by Laura Pavlov. This is a new romance by her. I think it is like forbidden age gap. So let me look at the synopsis. So this is in the Magnolia Falls series. This is the 3rd book. So I am really excited for this one. So I think it might also be Grumpy Sunshine, and it looks really good. So it's also Brother's Best Friend. So I don't know. This sounds really good. I'm excited. I did not love the 2nd book in this series, which was like Wild River. It was okay. I gave it like 3.54 stars. It just didn't work for me, but the 1st book, Loving Romeo, was so good. So I'm really excited for this one. It is releasing June 6th. So I'm really excited to get to this romance. Then June 18th, Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher is coming out. I've been waiting for this romance because I'm so excited. It is a single dad nanny romance, and I think they end up going on a trip to like Hawaii with his like son, and they grow closer and have a romance. This one just sounds really good. I really like the first one, Love Redesigned. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying this series. So I've been waiting for this book. I love the cover. It is so pretty. It's pink. I love a good pink. So I'm really excited for this romance. And then July 11th, Play Along by Liz Tom Ford is coming out. This is a baseball, like kind of hate to love, friends to lovers, golden retriever hero. If this is the couple that I think it is, they've been dancing around each other for years. So I'm really excited for this one. I don't want to spoil too much because it is the 4th book in the Windy Cindy series, but I am dying for this one, and I love the cover. It is just adorable. July 9th, The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson is coming out. I really loved The Fake Mate by her, and I think this is going to be a hockey romance. And she's a baker, he's a hockey player, and I think they have like a decades-long crush. He's her brother's best friend, and yeah, it sounds really good. I really did love The Fake Mate, and I think she's coming out with another romance in August called Under Lock and Key, which I think is going to be set in Scotland, and it has monsters. So I'm excited for that. It sounds really, really good. I'm excited for The Game Changer. I really adored The Fake Mate, so I'm excited to read a hockey romance from her. Then July 26th, The Stone Riders Book 4 is going to come out. I know which couple this is, but I don't want to spoil it because it is the 4th book in the series, but I've been loving this series. It is a motorcycle romance series, and this one is going to have a ton of pining. It's going to be really angsty, I think, and I'm just really excited for it. I feel like I've been waiting for this character's story since the 1st book, so I'm really excited, and it's going to be so good. I have a really good feeling about it. And then the last book in July that I'm really excited about is 5 Brothers by Penelope Douglas. This is going to come out July 30th. I love Penelope Douglas, and this is going to be a part of the world of the Tri-Six Medem world, and I think it is going to be one of the heroines' brothers, and I think it is going to be a Why Choose romance. So let me look up the synopsis because I was not prepared, guys. So I just love Penelope Douglas. She is one of my favorite authors ever, and so I'm really excited for this one. So I think, okay, it says, on the other side of town in the dark glades under the rain, Mackin is the oldest, 31, ex-Marine. I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Army is 28, a single dad with the most beautiful green eyes. He has no idea who he is, if not a Jaeger brother. Iron will be in prison soon. You'd never think it to meet him. He's a nice guy, actually. Dallas is the one I hate, 21, cruel and selfish, and Trace is mine, or he was for about 2 seconds. No one can tame him for long. Not that I ever wanted to. It was fun, but now I need to go home, back to my side of the tracks, away from the swamps and these men, to my parents' big house on my clean street where I'm never dirty or messy or hot. I just want to crash on the couch tonight. Their house is dark and quiet. Everyone else is asleep except for one. He sees me crying and comes at me from behind. I let him wrap his arms around my body and hold me tightly. His breath is on my neck, his fingers are on my hair, and he doesn't stop there. I don't think it was Trace. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Stop. I love Penelope Douglas. She always pushes the line with some of her romances, like Credence. That was the first Why Choose Romance I've ever read by her. So I'm really excited for this. I have a feeling that it's going to be in the Tri-Six Venom world because I think she had brothers, and it seems like the town aspect, because that is a sapphic romance, Tri-Six Venom, and one heroine was from like one side of the tracks, the other one was from the other side, like the wealthier side. And so I'm really excited for this. I love PD and she is so good, so I cannot wait. And then Northern Twilight by Samantha Young is coming out August 8th. This is the next book in her Highland series that I have just been loving. And I honestly don't know what this one is about, but I just know I'm going to read it because I've been loving the series so much. It is set in the Scottish Highlands, and each one has a little bit of suspense in them too. They've been amazing romances. I just read Skies Over Caledonia by her on audio. It was amazing. The series is so good, so definitely check it out. And I am so excited for this romance. And then Beating Heart, which is going to come out in August. I think it's August 15th. It is another Laura Pavlov romance set in the Magnolia Falls world. There's no information about the couple yet, but I just know I'm probably going to read it. And then the next one that I'm really excited to read is going to be Delicate Escape by Kat & Cowles. There's no information on this book yet. I just know it's releasing in August. I think it's August 22nd. So I'm really excited for this one. I really have been loving this Fair Fall series. I loved Fragile Sanctuary. So I cannot wait for another romance in this series. All right, well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing me chat about the books that I want to read in the summer. I am so excited for summer, but everything's like crazy right now, busy, but I cannot wait to read so many amazing new releases that are coming out this summer. Definitely down below, let me know what you are excited to read because I would love to know, and I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you